Hi and welcome to the Resources Roadhouse. I'm Wally Graham. I'm at the 2023 RIU Explorers Conference in Fremantle, where I caught up with Nordic Nickel Managing Director Todd Ross. Right, Todd, welcome to the Roadhouse. It's good to see you.
Good to see you, Wally. Yeah.
All right, so Nordic Nickel, you guys are very busy.
Yep.
Up in the Nordic countries of all things.
Correct.
Particularly in Finland, where you've got your Pulja project.
Yes, that's right. The Pulja project.
So the Pulja project, you're about to start a big drilling project, or your program, or you have started one.
We have started one. Yeah.
Right. So tell us a little about that.
We kicked off our exploration program at Pulja project early January. So we had our first rig arrive on the 8th of January. Second rig arrived in the third week of January. We've got a 14-month drilling campaign, 22,000 metres that's now going to be underway and looking for essentially massive sulphides, Sakatti-style analogues in the central Lapland greenstone belt of Finland.
Oh, okay. Well, a lot of people say there's lots of nickel here in WA, so why are we in Finland?
There's a lot of nickel in Finland as well. I think that's the upside there. There's been a lot of exploration over the years. But there hasn't been a real focus like there has been in Australia. Ultimately, I think it's well understood in the geology circles that Finland is very highly prospective. There's been some discoveries there in recent years when Anglo discovered the Sakatti deposit. That was a game changer in central Lapland. There was also the Kivitsa deposit that's owned by Boliden. That's an open pit, large open pit, lower grade nickel sulphide deposit as well. But I think what hasn't happened is the application of modern geophysics.
Yep.
There's a lot of old historical drilling, and that's where we're focused now, is applying the geophysics to some of that old historical drilling.
So the drilling in Finland compared to drilling in WA, is it a different kettle of fish, so to speak?
All the drilling in Finland is diamond drilling, where essentially a lot of our drilling is quite deep. Our first drill campaign, or first hole, was 1,100 metres. But the purpose of that is to test the base of the cumulate layer. So essentially what happens in central Lapland is you've got these disseminated nickel ore bodies which typically accumulate at depth, and that's exactly what happens with Sakatti deposit. So we're looking for that accumulation and to test the base of the system. But we've got a lot of targets around the 600 to 800 metres mark, so that's where we'll be drilling.
All right.
Yep.
So other big news for Nordic Nickel recently was being selected for the BHP Explore program.
That's right.
Can you fill us in on how important that is for the company?
Yeah, look, it's a fantastic opportunity for Nordic Nickel to be selected to participate in the BHP Explore program. Essentially what the Explore program is all about is helping companies like us, junior explorers, accelerate our exploration programs. And what they do is they provide some upfront $500,000 US as a grant to get us started, but also providing a lot of access to their internal expertise, mentoring us, preparing us for the next stage of our exploration program. And then at the end of 6 months, we get the opportunity to pitch back to BHP and decide what we want to do. So it's a fantastic validation of our projects. They've had a good look at the Pulja project, they've done all their due diligence on that, and they agree that we're looking at something that's potentially district scale, which is what they're after, ultimately, something 20-year plus mine life.
Yeah, well, it just goes to show that you're not the only ones who are looking out there, and if BHP are looking over your shoulder, are they sort of outsourcing their exploration? So it's a great win for everybody.
Absolutely, I think it's a great initiative, and we're very glad to be part of it all.
All right, no worries, Todd. Well, keep us up to date with what's going on with all the drilling up there. We're very interested to find out what sort of results you start sending back, and we'll talk to you then.
Fantastic, thanks, Wally. Yeah, cheers.